Oh my goodness, the Knicks win game 4. Are you kidding me? What a game. Karl Anthony Towns has his Nick moment, bro. Are you joking me with those shots? The baseline fadeaway with the hand in his face. He's basically behind the backboard, cash, and then he hits a three-pointer to take the... Oh my God, what a game by these New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson tweaks his ankle, goes back to the locker room, comes back, scores what, 12 in the fourth quarter, which is why he's the clutch player of the year. This was a physical, tough game for the New York Knicks, man. I am fired up right now. Oh my gosh, Knicks fans, let me know your thoughts right now in the chat because I am ready to go crazy right now. Wow. Let's go. Knicks fans, sound off in the comments right now because the Knicks take care of business. And now we go to Madison Square Garden up 3-1 with a chance to finish off the series on our home floor. It doesn't get better than that, man. It does not get any better than that. Hit the like button on your way into the show, folks. We are live right here on Knicks Media. Let's get into business. What a freaking win, man. That's what NBA playoffs are all about. That is what NBA playoff basketball is about. The refs were driving everybody crazy, and I already know what some people are already saying, that they didn't call the foul. Miss me with that. There was bad calls all night long. I'm not going to sit here and cry over that call that Pistons fans, you know, are going to run with. Like, oh, they should have called the foul on Josh Hart and Tim Hardaway. Miss me with that. This is what playoff basketball is all about. The refs were inconsistent all night long. All right? All game long. All right? Let's go. Let's go. We didn't get any calls all game long, and now I'm going to hear whining that they missed that one call. Give me a break. The Knicks take care of business. That is what playoff basketball is all about, folks. Physical, tough, resiliency at its finest right there. That is called resilient basketball, folks. Resilient basketball by our beloved New York Knicks. So, folks, please do me a favor. Smash the like button. I think I may have to go. I think I may have to go to Game 5 at MSG. Do you guys think I should go? Do you guys think I should go to Game 5? Because I may have to go to Game 5 at Madison Square Garden because they got a chance to advance to round number 2. I am fired up right now. There's so much to talk about in that game, bro. There's so much to talk about in that game, man. Woo! Fire me up, chat. Fire me up. Smash the like button, folks. We are live on Knicks Media. Let's see who's in the chat right now. We got Cam from the Kickback. Yes, sir. We got Hennessy in the chat. Keith. Michael's here. Gibby's in the chat. Vinny, Jose, Daniel. Ooh, wee. Knicks fans should be jubilant right now. I don't want to hear no complaining that, oh, we should have had these calls. Miss me with all that complaining, okay? The Knicks had no calls all game long. You're not going to get me to complain and not going to give me, oh, well, it should have been a foul. No. Okay? Absolutely not, man. I'm really excited about what we just witnessed, folks. I am really excited about what we just witnessed. And this was such a big game because if we let the Pistons win this game, man, and the series is tied 2-2 headed into the Garden, we have a real series that was going to go probably 7. But now the Knicks have a chance to close the series in 5. As you heard the announcers say like a million times on the broadcast, teams that are up 3-1 in the NBA playoffs win 95% of the time. All right? 95% of the time. The team that leads by 3-1 in the series advances to the next round. So that's another thing to keep in mind. Absolutely love it, man. I feel like what we just witnessed was greatness, bro. Greatness. Look, we got people hating on me. You guys aren't not making it past the second round. Worry about your Miami Heat, Drizzy. Michael Woods in the chat. Great win. You know it. You know it, bro. Let's get it. Mitch had a stomach bug, which is why there were some minute restrictions with Mitchell Robinson, all right? That's why he had some minutes restriction, man. I am so freaking fired up right now. There's nobody that can take away what I just witnessed because Karl Anthony Towns leveled up his game to new heights, bro, because there was definitely a point in that game where it felt like it was over. And I said, bro, we need somebody besides Jalen Brunson to step up in the clutch, and guess who it was? It was Karl freaking Anthony Towns, dude. That was ridiculous, dude. I'm buzzing. I was watching the game by myself in my apartment, losing my mind. I wish I was with Knicks fans, bro. I'm watching this game by myself in my apartment. I literally kicked my coffee table. I'm screaming my butt off. Guys, that was absolutely insane what we just witnessed, man. Shout out to Mikal Bridges, 110%. I'm so happy you brought that up because Mikal has been obviously up and down all series. He had a bunch of missed shots in the first half. He had back-to-back threes in that corner, which really gave the Knicks momentum. The Detroit Pistons had a chance to just take that game and run with it. Right when Brunson was in the locker room, the Pistons were up by 10 or 11 points. Malik Beasley was heating up. We all thought that was probably going to be the end of the game, but not so much. Not so much, bro. I put this jersey on, okay? I put this jersey on for the postgame. I had to. I had to put the Karl-Anthony Towns jersey on, man. That is Cat's freaking Knick moment. All right? That is Karl-Anthony Towns' New York Knicks moment. Okay? You need to step up and have your moment in the NBA playoffs. And that is what Karl-Anthony Towns just did, bro. Oh my gosh. That was fantastic. That's what NBA playoffs is all about. Intensity, down to the wire. You could argue that's one of the best games of the playoffs. I don't know. Last night was crazy with that Jokic airball with Gordon game-winning dunk at the end of that game. That was probably better. But listen, bro, I don't even know what to say. Shout out to Josh Hart. He had a fantastic game in this one as well. Josh Hart had the hot hand early offensively from downtown. He kept, man, how many times did Josh Hart just plummet to the ground? You heard his whole body smack. Man, this guy is just physical specimen, man. Josh Hart's a dog, bro. Shout out to Josh Hart. Shout out to Cat, Brunson, OG Anunoby defensively at the end of that because the contest on Cade Cunningham to, you know, miss the game-winning shot, and then they get the offensive rebound. Hardaway tries to shoot. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. And you know that the storyline is going to be the complaining of the refs. I'm not worried about nothing, bro. I ain't worried about nothing. But Karl-Anthony Towns, dude, I'm not over it. Cat turned into Kobe last minute. Usually it's Brunson in the clutch, so it's kind of cool to see Karl-Anthony Towns do that. Those two shots, bro, that was a Kobe shot. Baseline, bro, fading away behind the bucket. Cash. Oh, my God. He's just like, ah. I love Cat's freaking, like, head bops after he hits a shot. He's like, ah. Oh, I want to yell, bro. I got so much energy right now, bro. I got so much energy, man. And now that the NFL draft is over, I can finally put all of my focus into Knicks playoffs for content reasons. If you guys don't know, I was at the NFL draft covering it for my media company. I was in Green Bay during the Knicks playoff run, so I wasn't really able to cover the Knicks as in detail as I possibly could on this channel. But now that the NFL draft's wrapped up, I'm going to put all my focus into this YouTube channel. So please, if you're new to Knicks Media, guys, do me a solid favor. Subscribe to Knicks Media. Hit that thumbs up button. Show some love to the channel, man. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys tuning into the Knicks Media post-game reaction to that Knicks dub, folks. That was crazy, dude. Everybody in the chat, let me know your reaction when Cat hit that three. When Towns took that crazy deep three, I yelled, no. Facts. That's one of those shots you're like, no. And then, when he hit it, bro. You kidding me? Mikal made a couple big threes down the stretch as well. Facts. You got to give Mikal Bridges some love. Richie, are you going to start doing play-by-play for the Knicks? I mean, there's so many channels that do it. I just don't know if I do it, people are going to watch me. That's my only thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I never really care about the views, but there's so many other great play-by-play guys that do it. And it's funny because I started doing play-by-play for the Knicks 4 years ago, and I just stopped. I may have to bring it back. If you guys want it, I'll bring it back. You guys just got to let me know. Bridges was clutch. Absolutely, man. We got to give Bridges some love. Can we give Bridges some love? Because there's so much hate going to Bridges' way, man. I hope the hate is just as loud as the love because he deserves it, man. He deserves it. Hart, JB, and Cat, clutch killers. 100%. Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5, 100%, bro. It was always Knicks in 5. They got their little cool win, but now it's Knicks in 5, folks. It's Knicks in 5. We're going back to the crib. I don't know what the ticket prices are like on Tuesday, but I may have to go. I may have to go to that game. The Garden is going to be rocking up 3-1. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Richie, I have a headache right now. I got to calm down, man. Take some Advil, drink some water, Keith, because the intensity is only going up from here. If you're a Knicks fan, man, that is what NBA playoffs is all about, dude. Bridges was uber clutch, too. Absolutely, man. Richie, what's the team's percentage when taking 3-1 lead heading into a Game 3, Game 5 again? 95%. Guys, how many times did the announcer say that stat? I'm like, okay, bro, I get it. It's 95%. How many times is he going to say it? All right. Boston, we coming. Let them know. Let Boston know. It was crazy. Jalen was clutch after he sprained his ankle, came back. Bro, that was just epic, dude. That was pure epic stuff. That is NBA script level worthy stuff right there, bro. That's script worthy stuff, bro. That's script worthy stuff. I got to post that video that I just posted on X on my socials because I am so fired up right now that the Knicks just... Oh! I'm yelling, bro. I'm yelling. Knicks win game 4 versus Pistons. I got to post this right away. Oh, my God. Chat, please. Who's the hero of the game? Let me know right now. Who is the hero of the game? Because you can argue there's many heroes. That was a team win. Cat was the clutch player, but Brunson deserves some love. Bridges deserves some love. Wow, there's a lot of players that deserve some love in this game, man. I'm just posting that video all over social media so everybody can see it. I'm so fired up right now. You can't... Man, I am so happy for this Knicks team because we were in control in that game, bro. We were in control of that game. And then the Pistons just took it after the 2 minutes were to go in the second quarter. They took that momentum and ran with it into the third quarter. And then everybody thought that, you know, with Brunson hurt, it was done, right? But no. The best thing about this Knicks basketball team is they are resilient, folks. They are a resilient bunch. They do not fall to anybody, all right? They don't fall to anybody. That's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about. Woo! Knicks fans, do you think that we have a chance to close it out in game number 5? Let me know in the chat right now. What's your level of confidence in the Knicks winning the series in game number 5? Back at the crib. We're going back to the crib, bro. Ah. Yes, sir. I'm hyped right now. I'm so happy I got a standing desk because there's no way I could sit down right now, bro. I need to stand. I want to pace around my studio right now, bro. I don't even know what to do with myself. I feel nuts. I need to be in like a sports bar with Knicks fans and give just everybody a chest bump, bro. That's the energy. I wish, you know where I wish I could be right now? In New York City at the watch party, bro. That's where I wish I could be. I need to be around Knicks fans, which is why I'm live right now because I need to connect with Knicks fans. I'm like sitting here watching this game and no Knicks fans, and I'm like, where are my Knicks family? I need you. Oh, my God. Prediction against Boston. Now, I know we want to look ahead to Boston, but let's win the series. You know what? I'm going to be that Knicks fan that humbles us real quick. Let's worry about this series, and then we'll talk about those Boston Celtics, man. I would have cried if Cade hit that. Guys, let me know in the chat, what was your mind heading into the Pistons getting the ball with 11 seconds left? Did you guys think they were about to win the game? I don't know what to think. I was like, bro, Cade Cunningham is about to have his moment. I was like, no, he's going to hit the game-winning shot at the buzzer. I was like, no. Right when he missed it, I started celebrating, and then I had flashbacks of what the Knicks did to the Sixers in Game 2 last year with the offensive rebound. I'm like, get the ball, jump on the ball. Oh, my God. I wish I had a camera recording my reaction to that. I really do. I wish I should have done that, man. I got to do that because my reaction to that, watching it in my living room, was crazy, bro. I was losing my mind. I literally kicked my coffee table when Cat hit that shot. I kicked it so hard, bro. Luckily, my foot's fine. I didn't break a toe or anything, but man. Yeah, there is definitely a new rivalry between the Knicks and the Pistons, 110%. This is waking up, especially that they are clowning, you know, making Jalen Brunson into the villain. How awesome is it that Jalen Brunson is our villain now? Isn't that pretty cool? I kind of like that. Right? I mean, and the way that you got to look at it, folks, is what Trae Young was to the Knicks in that series is what Jalen Brunson is becoming against the Pistons. That's how you got to look at it. Folks, there's only 34 like buttons smashed. We got to do better than that, folks. Smash that like button right now for your boy. I would really do appreciate it. Let's get this to over 100 likes. 100 likes right now, folks. Smash the thumbs up button. I'm pumped up, man. I am pumped up. Let's go. Let's go. I wish I can go to Game 5. Knicks game at MSG, but I got to work. I feel you, my man. Mitchell Robinson played bad minutes. Hey, man, it's all good. I'm not gonna complain right now. Rich, what's poppin'? Let's go. Milkman's in the chat. What's good, my guy? Shy says JB is the hero. He had around 15 in the fourth quarter while injured. We came back 11 because of him, and the reason Cat shot mattered was because JB put the Knicks in the spot. I gotta drink some water, folks. 100% agree. I agree. Jalen Brunson, what he did was off the charts. Okay? When you are able to put your team on the back like that, it is unbelievable. And I'm feeling generous right now. I'm feeling generous right now, chat. I'm gifting 5 members of the Knicks media community right now. Congratulations to Hennessy Heisman, my boy, of course, gets it. Cam from the kickback, Wilson, Astro, and Genergy just got gifted 5 members of the Knicks media YouTube channel. You guys now have access to all the exclusive emojis for the New York Knicks. You guys got a Josh Hart emoji, a Mikal Bridges emoji, OG Anunoby, Cat, Brunson, the Knicks media emoji. So if you are now a member, you have access to those emojis. Appreciate all the Knicks media members in the chat. Salute to everybody, man. I am so fired up. I love this one. The Josh Hart emoji is my favorite. Can we give Josh Hart some love? Because I think if there was an unsung hero, it's him. You can argue it's him or Cat. No, it's the unsung hero is either Josh Hart or Bridges, right? And I think both of them have a big time, man. Richie, my request, live play-by-play the next series. You know what? I may have to. If you guys are going to watch it and watch the game with me, I may have to, man. I may have to. Just for you, Robert. You better be in the chat. I believe you will. Milkman says number 3. If you guys now my new members in the chat, spam the emojis. We got all the Knicks players represented in the chat. If you want to become a member, you guys can click the join button. If you want to gift memberships, that is also welcomed. If you want to feel generous and gift some members to some guys in the chat, I would appreciate that, folks. I'm super excited, man. Oh my God, bro. I am so fired up. I am so freaking fired up right now. What's your thoughts on the last call of the game, foul or not? Listen, man, was there contact? Absolutely. But how many times did we see bad calls throughout the entire game? Okay? There were non-calls on the Knicks side of things. There were bad calls even for the Pistons side of things. So just because that call and that stage of the game, I'm not going to complain. I mean, it's just, I understand the Pistons fan base is going to complain about it, but you're not going to get that out of me, bro. Absolutely not. The refs need to figure that out. 100%, I agree. But nah, bro. You ain't getting that from me. 100%, dude. Come on now. This is playoff basketball. This is playoff freaking basketball, man. The refs do got to figure themselves out because that was kind of ridiculous what we witnessed. I'm not going to lie, bro. Like, if you go into the review and watch it frame by frame, is it a foul? Did he hit his little side of his body? Yes. I'll admit it. But I'm not going to sit here and say that's why we won because of all the missed calls leading into it. So that's my perspective of it, bro. That's my perspective of it, man. Like, in a game-winning shot, you're not going to get a call like that in the playoffs, bro. You can also argue Hardaway kind of like pop this hip out to create the contact. But listen, man, I am on top of the world, and somebody coming into this chat and try to tell me that we shouldn't be happy. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh, my God. I am so excited right now. Yeah, we got Lakers, Timberwolves right after. I mean, what a day for the NBA, okay? Starting off with a bang, bro. And then we got Lakers, Timberwolves. What game's tonight? Is that Celtics? Can the Magic pull off a win tonight to tie the series 2-2? They play tonight, right? Pistons coach should get suspended after that last drive. Why? What did he do? Oh, folks, I'm fired up right now. I got to look at the box score. I didn't even look at the box score yet. What was the box score like for this game? Because I feel like the Knicks did everything you possibly could. Every single player had an impact, man. Every single player had an impact. Knicks called me him, bro. Nah, you're him, dog. You're him, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Boston is struggling, looking beatable. I love that, bro. Jalen Brunson led the way with 32 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds. Man, Jalen Brunson is just the king of New York right now. We had Karl Anthony Towns, 40 minutes, it was in foul trouble, but did not let that get him off his game. 27 points, 9 rebounds, 5 of 7 from 3. That those last 2 shots he hit, dude, I just can't get them out of my brain. Now, Bridges, if you look at the box score, he had an awful night. But he hit 2 huge shots to give the Knicks momentum when they were down by 11 points, bro. Bridges' back-to-back shots in that corner was a big reason why the Knicks won this ball game. So if you look at the box score, you look at Mikal Bridges struggled, 3 of 12 from the field, but he had 3 steals, 1 block. As long as we have Brunson and Towns carrying the load offensively and Bridges can carry it on defense, we're good. Same thing goes with OG. OG had an off game offensively, only 8 points, 3 of 13 from the field for OG Anunoby. So that's why we got a big-time piece. And only 5 points from Deuce off the bench, the only player to score off the bench for the Knicks. Only 3 players played off the bench as well, so a tight rotation. Man, this is crazy, dude. This is crazy, Mo. We do need more from Bridges. He missed a lot of shots early on. He did miss a lot of shots, which was frustrating because we were up by, what, like 15 points at one point, and Bridges kept missing those shots to, like, bury them. It's all good, though. He came through when it matters the most, bro. Those were tough shots, too, bro. The shots that Bridges hit in the corner was no wide-open catch and shoot. The man is fading out of bounds with a hand in his face from the corner. Cash. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Do a little, what? Come on, folks. Let's give our boy Bridges some love because I feel like there's too much hate on his side, man. I really, really do feel like there's too much hate going to Bridges' way. We're Knicks fans. Let's not turn on our own. Let's level them up. Could we be upset with our players? Yes, but let's not bury them and say, screw Bridges. Like, I saw people in the middle of that game say, oh, I can't wait to see no Thibodeau and no Bridges next year. What are you talking about, bro? Stop with that nonsense. I hate when we just hate on our own squad. We're Knicks fans. Let's level up our guys. Bridges is struggling. Let's root for him to break out and succeed, okay? Enough of that. If I got to go to the Knicks game myself and not boo anybody, I mean, I'm obviously over-exaggerating. Nobody's booing the Knicks team, but all right. I'm going online right now to see what the tickets are like. And yes, of course, this is why there's a lot of hate. The Knicks gave up so much for Bridges, so the expectations is absolutely off the charts, and I understand that. I think that is why there's so much hate going to Bridges. You give up 5 picks, you expect him to level up his game. There's a high standard. I do understand that, but I don't know, man. I'm just not going to sit here and hate on the guy. All right, man, look at these tickets, bro. Jeez, the cheapest ticket's $400. Boys and girls, do I go to this playoff game on Tuesday? Or do I wait and go to a game against the Celtics? Right? 1/3 of you moron fans want us to lose to get a new coach. Oh my God, dude. I cannot relate to this. The people that are rooting against the Knicks just to move on from Thibodeau makes no sense in the world to me. If you're not a fan of Tom Thibodeau, cool. That's fine. But you want the Knicks to lose just so he can get fired? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What kind of fan? I'm not the fan police. I'm not going to tell anybody how they want to be a fan. Everyone's entitled to be a fan, bro. But come on now. Come on. Let's go. The fans putting more pressure on him to just chill. I know, man. Like, chill. Chill out. Oh, no, I was referring to the last 2 shots Cad made were some tough-looking shots to make. He made them look so effortlessly close. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Those shots that Cad hit were ridiculous. Ridiculous. LOL, Pistons at home 100%. What does that mean, Mike? What do you mean by that? LOL, Pistons at home 100%. Bridges had a great game, maybe not so much offensively, but he hit some big shots and played tremendous defense. Facts, man. We did not bring Bridges in just to be an offensive threat. Right? That's what it's all about. In terms of what game to go to. You want me to go to Detroit, Mike? You want me to go to Detroit? We're not going to go back to Detroit, bro. There's not going to be another game in Detroit. That was the last game in Detroit. What we just watched was the last and final game of the Knicks taking on the Pistons in Detroit. Just saying. Knicks was trash before Tibbs. That's what I'm talking about. Thibodeau brought this Knicks team back to relevancy in playoff basketball, and people want to run him out of town. I'm not saying he's perfect, but come on, man. Could be a hot take, but with how close the series is, if it wasn't for Hart doing all the little things he does, the Knicks could be the team down 3-1. Shy, 100%, man. He's the unsung hero. No doubt. If there was an unsung hero of this basketball team, it's Josh Hart, dude. The guy is throwing his body at every single loose ball, every single rebound, pushing the ball in transition. The guy is fantastic, dude. You can't say enough about Josh Hart, bro. Let's go. Orange and blue skies, baby. My guy is in the Knicks media chat. I absolutely love it, bro. I absolutely love it. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. What's my thoughts of OG's performance? OG Anunoby played tremendous defense. Offensively was not there. Okay, offensively, he was not there, man. No, Richie, I meant Pistons at home, us to win. Okay, Mike, I'm so sorry that I misinterpreted what you meant like 2 times, but I think that's the game I'm going to go to, bro. My dad told me that we're going to a playoff game together, but we were debating on going to a game in round 1 or round 2 if they advanced, but now I think an elimination game would be the game to go to. I really do think so. So I think Tuesday I'm going to go to the game. I'm going to buy my tickets today. I've been saving up for it. Bridges isn't going to be the bridge to victory. This guy, Paul Costa, just all he does is camp out on my live streams and hates on my squad, man. Much respect to you, Paul. You are relentless with it. Whether it's the Jets or Knicks, you love hating on me and my teams, but I absolutely love it. We need somebody to balance it out, right? Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat, bro. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So I want to get back to what's my thoughts of OG's performance. Because OG Anunoby is a perfect example of you don't need offense to carry the load. You don't need offense to carry the load. His defense was absolutely fantastic and limited Cade Cunningham as much as he possibly could. His on-ball defense, him getting into the passing lanes. Oh, my God, let's go. I need my Dominican boy Cat to win this year, bro. Dude, your Dominican boy Cat just freaking went crazy, my guy. He just went crazy, so don't you get it twisted. All right? He just absolutely went nuts, and I'm so happy for Karl-Anthony Towns, man. I really, really am. Big-time shout-out to Karl-Anthony Towns because Big Cat just did something. I don't get the Bridges hate. Obviously, his stats will be worse this season. He went from the number 1 option to arguably the number 3 or 4 option. It's true. I think the hate for Bridges, my man, is simply the amount of stuff we gave up to get him. That's how you got to look at it. The amount of picks the Knicks gave up to get him, there's a level that Knicks fans expect from him, and when he doesn't play good, Knicks fans are just going to bury the guy. I guess that's my perspective of it. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think. I knew Brunson was going to turn. So did I. I mean, Jalen Brunson is one of those guys where if he's going to the locker room, he's coming back and going to be a dog. That's how I know. That's my guy, JB. OG and Bridges' defense is unbelievable. They monsters. Facts, bro. They are monsters. They really, really are. Absolute monsters out there, dog. I knew Brunson was going to return. So did I, man. So did I. So, folks, Knicks fans, I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed, man. I am so fired. I am so giddy, man. And I usually don't go live for post games. I usually just make a video. But I think I got to do live streams, bro, because the lives are just more authentic and more, especially after a game like that, dude. Are you kidding me? My gosh. We don't care about them picks. We got Bridges, and we good with that. Cheer for our players. Facts, bro. Facts. Now, I don't got Bleacher Report today. I'm covering the Knicks on Bleacher Report on Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I'm on Bleacher Report. Tuesdays and Thursdays for the Knicks. On Bleacher Report on Wednesdays for the Jets. So I'm on Bleacher Report 3 times a week unless there's specialty stuff. So, yeah. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Pistons fans complaining about the no call, ignoring the rest of this year is good. Let them complain. Let them just whine and cry. I couldn't care less. Like, that's not going to affect anything. How did Luka miss that layup? The NBA is better when the Knicks are good. Facts, brother. Wow, what a game. You know it. You know it. You know it, bro. Oh, man. So I think the Knicks winning this game really sets them up. It really sets them up. But, folks, I'm going to wrap up the post game here. I appreciate you guys big time. Make sure you guys subscribe to Knicks Media if you're new. I love you guys so much. It's been a really fun time talking ball with you guys. And I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to keep grinding, keep going. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Salute to Knicks Nation. Man, that comeback. I mean, we had the lead and then they came back. Oh, what a game. That is what playoff basketball is about, bro. So shout out to the chat, man. Love you guys so much. Knicks Nation to the top, brothers and sisters. Love you all. Peace out. I'm out.